It is a little strange to me that there's no one marching in protest in Europe, Australia, America, all over the world as these kids, these Druze kids in Masjid al-Shams, these Israelis have been massacred. A real genocidal group, the Hezbollah terror group, and no one's saying anything. It's crickets. Redeem Israel, oh God. I just wanted to do kind of a shout out and thank all the tank people. If you're a tank operator, you've ever operated a tank, maybe you're a tank commander, maybe you've strategized, communicated with your team, you got your driver there, and not just tanks, there's also the APVs, but the communication systems, the driver who's running the mobility systems, the guy who's locking on the targets, the gunner, there's all kinds of tanks, and the loader, watch your fingers, when you load those charges and everything, keeping us safe. And I know a lot goes into it for tank operation. You've got, the steel, and sometimes those tracks break. You got to keep the turret from getting clogged, and diesel, and the systems, the AFP, the heat systems, the optics, the lasers, the rangefinders, everything. It's quite a complicated system with the smoke for escaping, and it's very cool. I just want to say thank you all for helping keep us safe. I know tanks will roll out at the blink of an eye, and they'll give us protective measures, like when we're at that tunnel just recently, and that story. So I'm going to just share a little bit of a story that was told to me. One of the tank guys who was there giving us cover fire, and there was some serious exchange of bullets and everything, and so RPGs were shot just earlier at the tank. I mean, this one tank, this tough tank, was hit like, how many times? It was hit like I think he said 6 times just recently, and they managed to move on time. They managed to remove the threat of these RPGs, which is rocket-propelled grenades. And but there's also cornets, which really have a liner that punches through, can punch through the tank armor and burn everyone alive. So I just really pray protection over these tank operators. So there was one time that happened just now where an RPG was shot. I mean, a guy ran, it was a team of terrorists, Hamas terrorists, and they ran up to the tank. And what they do, you see them in their videos that they film themselves trying to lay a charge onto the tank, but he didn't have time to get right to there because he was spotted, so he shot the RPG, and it takes like a few meters to really arm in the air, to properly arm, and after you shoot it, and so it didn't have a chance to arm, so it hit it right where it could have done some serious damage, but because it wasn't armed fully, it didn't explode. It was like a dud, and my friends, new friends, were all safe. They were able to take out the evil ones, and these sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, these heroes, these lions of Judah, as our Prime Minister says, are defending the flock and defending us. So we in Yahalom love tank people because they give us that cover fire. And I want you to be, we're the IDF, Israel Defense Force, but we're looking for the PDF. You're not talking about a piece of paper. I'm talking about the Prayer Defense Force. Those are people who, like Daniel, stand in the gap, for Israel, pray for Israel. He was doing that while he was in captivity, and Esther, she was in captivity in a foreign land in exile and praying for Israel. Will you be like these heroes and take up your mantle and just keep us in prayer? I believe that during this war that's dragging on, it makes a big difference. And I just wanted you to know that story because I was right there, and these machine guns of the tank were just keeping us safe. We could have all died. And I mean, telephone wires, electric wires all fell down on top of our transport, and trying to get out of there. And anyway, I'm alive too. But thank you for your prayers. Don't just pray for me. Pray for all of these lions of Judah, young lions of Judah, who are standing in the gap to keep the free world free, the Judeo-Christian values, protect these defenseless in the defense force here in Israel. God bless you. Call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver you, and you will honor and glorify me. Psalms 50, verse 15. The sun won't harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Psalms 121, verse 6 through 8.
بس المح وجه الحلو. شو قاسي قلبك يا غياب، وجعني موت الأحباب. يا سما افتحي